Devin will be fighting here soon. Let's talk about just 2 weeks out, dominant performance against Regis Prograis. How do you reflect on that?
It's an amazing performance, of course. I'm super proud of Devin, how he handles himself inside the ring and outside the ring as being a two-time champion. I can't speak enough how proud I am.
Since then, Ryan Garcia's thrown his hand in the ring. He's calling for that fight now. And then I already mentioned how he's in talks now. How are talks going on with Ryan Garcia?
Yes, that's a fight that if we couldn't have gotten the former face of boxing, we'll settle for a fight like Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia.
Do you think that fight is likely to happen?
And for all intent purposes, we're working on it right now. So, inshallah.
Inshallah. You mentioned the former face of boxing. Who are you referring to when you say that?
The former face of boxing.
Who are you referring to?
The former face of boxing.
Okay.
Look, the guy that doesn't want nothing that's out of Baltimore. You know who he is. He goes by the name of the former face of boxing.
The guy from Baltimore. The guy from Baltimore.
On suspension. I can't say his name. The former face of boxing.
Is it GERVONTA Davis you're referring to?
Exactly.
He DM'd Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn reached out to him talking about this fight. What do you think about him airing him and not really trying to make the fight happen? Is that how you see it?
I think it's a heck of a night right now, the day of reckoning for the heavyweights. If Mr. Gervonta Davis was serious and he actually wanted to fight Devin, we can make it happen.
Yeah.
I think I've been everywhere talking about it. Ryan Garcia has raised his hand, and he looks like he might be the person, the next opponent for Devin. The former face of boxing didn't want to step up and accept the challenge, so now we got to move on.
I gotta ask you, in that 140 division, now that Devin's here, who do you think is the toughest challenge for Devin at this weight class? Is it Teofimo? Is it Tank? Is it Ryan? Who do you see the best other than Devin?
They're all the same. They're all stay busy fights, for Devin.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, Devin, his goal is to join the Mount Rushmore of boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Be considered an all-time great, one of the best that ever put on a pair of gloves.
Yeah.
So they're all the same. They're all super talented fighters. I don't take anything away from them, but there's something special about that, and I think that he's showing it each night out.
All of that legacy, that Mount Rushmore claim. He's already undisputed at 135. He was undisputed. Obviously, he's off the belt now, moves up to 140. Is there a goal to come undisputed at 140 as well?
Absolutely. That's always a goal. Just like 135, clearing out the 140-pound division and exploring opportunities at 147 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Simultaneously.
Like you mentioned, 147. Now, there's talk about would that Terence Crawford fight ever happen? Would you be open to fighting Terence Crawford at 147?
Listen, Terence is a friend of ours, friend of the family, a decorated champ. He has a rematch with Earl Spence, and I think that he'll be going up to 154. But we don't want any talks about Terence Crawford and Devin Haney right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Right now, we're not looking at Terence Crawford. We celebrate Terence Crawford. Congratulations, Terence Crawford. And we have nothing bad to say about him. Mm-hmm. The most realistic fights are the ones that we talked about.
Yeah. Just final question from me. Let's actually just talk about this card right now. Joshua versus Otto Wallin, Wilder versus Parker. Just break both of them fights down for me. Who do you expect to win?
And I'm a fight fan, and I'm a fight fan of the heavyweight division. Mm-hmm. And I want all the usual suspects to win so they can eventually fight.
Yeah.
I want to see the Wilder and AJ fight. That's a big one. That's the big one that I would like to see. AJ and Wilder.
Yeah.
And who else?
Fury Usyk.
Yeah. And the combination. Who else? There's another combination in there.
AJ Wilder, Fury Usyk, AJ Fury. I'm not sure who you're referring to.
They're all mixed for some good fight.
Yeah.
AJ Fury, AJ Wilder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
All right, so thank you for your time, Bill.
Absolutely.
I know you're going over the Devin.
Bless you, brother.
Assalamu alaikum. From Five TV, powered by Station VIP, joined by Devin Haney. Devin, massive performance against Regis Prograis. How you feeling 2 weeks out?
Oh, I feel good. I'm a great performance for the fans, and I'm happy to be here in Saudi now.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia immediately threw his hand in the ring. There's talks going on.
Yeah, no, we were in negotiations, but my dream is to fight here in Saudi. So inshallah, we can make if not that fight, any fight happen here.
Is it likely that fight does get made left with the negotiations going on?
I don't know. We got to see. We're still negotiating. So we can come to terms. So maybe.
What do you think about Gervonta Davis airing Eddie Hearn's DMs?
I don't know. That ain't my business.
Do you think he wants to fight you?
Nah, I mean, if he want to fight me, then the fight will get made.
Yeah.
But we see Brian has raised his hand, so we'll see if we can make it happen.
So Devin, obviously, with that form, with that 140, you showing you got power now. What was it because you were draining yourself too much at 135?
Yeah, I mean, I was killing myself to make the weight. I've been telling them that for a while now. But I was so much better, so much stronger at 140.
Yeah.
And the world saw.
Yeah. Are you looking to become undisputed again, 2-time undisputed, a new weight class?
As of right now, no, that's not really my goal. I want to make the big fights happen. So we'll see.
We spoke about 147 as well. Your dad's obviously mentioned that you want to go up to 147. Called Keith Thurman now as well, but you said maybe Crawford or Bill.
I didn't say Crawford.
Yeah, Bill mentioned maybe,
maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm still getting my feet wet at 140. So and we grow to 147. If we can test the water, see how we feel, and let myself grow into the weight.
Yeah, in terms of this fight, this card, Joshua won. How do you see that fight going up?
I think Joshua's gonna win. I think Wobb's gonna win. They're gonna fight.
How is that fight gonna play out? That Joshua won, that does get made in March.
I mean, they're two strong punchers. This boxing, big happen.
Yeah, just last question. Fury Usyk finally getting made. He's been locked in now. How does that fight play out?
Man, each fight for boxing, heavyweight division, anything happen. I love both of those fights.